Hello YouTube, it's a short little video on my gardens. Anyway, day after Good Friday, last Saturday, I planted potatoes in here. Or was it 2 Saturdays ago? Was that 2 Saturdays ago? Wow, 2 Saturdays ago, time flies. I got potatoes planted here. Put a little bit of preen on here. I said it's not labeled for that, but Perrine is Treflan, and we always used to use Treflan on soybeans, and we used to always plant potatoes within our soybeans. We just shut the planter off for about 100 feet and plant about 100 feet worth of potatoes, and we had 6 rows of potatoes in our field. Worked out really good. Anyway, so that's the start there. The rest of it here is I don't have anything seeded in here yet. The middle part was corn last year. Really shouldn't go corn on corn, but I think I am going to try it this year because I want to have more sweet corn this year, and so I will be putting sweet corn in this spot right here. Anyway, on to the next part. Again, this is the greenhouse, and I got to do some more cleaning out here, getting some of the stuff back where it should go. Of course, I got some weeds. You're gonna freak out about. I did use some a light dose of Roundup in here because I needed to try and get the weeds under control. So plants aren't going to be going into the ground, so it's not a big deal. It's hydroponics like I usually do. This year I'm going to have just 2 rows of tomatoes, and then the middle one here I'm going to modify it a little bit and put it in only I'm only going to put in 1 cherry tomato, probably a super sweet 100. The others are going to be your variety I always use, and that's the big beef variety. Works really good. Have some modifications to do. I'm going to take these outer 2 rows out and then use those for some storage of my garden items and stuff like that. Cut back a little bit this year. I got a freezer full of tomatoes and I need to process yet, so got plenty of tomatoes. It's going to cut back. Anyway, that's that for the greenhouse. Like I said, got to do a lot of cleaning up in here. Nice and warm in there. Hits 100 a lot of times. But anyway, amazing 6 years I believe I have on this. I'm thinking 2013 might even be 7 years that this plastic has lasted. They figure only about 4 years if you inflate it like I have here. But I also planted, I also sprayed some Roundup on my spots I have a quack issue with, and not on the rest of it, but on the parts that I have a quack issue. So I got some of that taken care of, hopefully. So anyway, on to the next spot. I got a little bit of I got to fill in. I'm sorry. I've got to fill in some of the dirt here that needs to be added. It settles, and I need to add some dirt to my raised beds and get that replenished. But on to the next spot. Oh yeah, here's my pumpkin patch. Last year I didn't have any pumpkins in it, but I think I'm going to dig it up. I see I have a little bit of a quack problem over there, so I probably will maybe hit that with Roundup again. And like I say, you're going to probably freak out, but anyway, got to control that quack. The other way you could control quack, I guess, with a bunch of hogs. My dad always said they were great for quack. They would dig up the roots and pretty much kill a quack patch. So anyway, quack grass, that is. Anyway, this is the sweet corn patch for out in my field. The renter has got has got his corn planted on my land here, and anyway, here's a little bit of a spot. It's probably about 170 feet long by about 40 feet wide. We'll have some I think it was be 3 different varieties of sweet corn. So I'll probably get about 15 rows in, maybe 14. Anyway, there you go. That's pretty much it for my gardening this year. Have a great day. I kind of forgot to mention before, I think I'm about planting some carrots, onions for sure, in that raised bed portion of the garden, and possibly some beets. My wife isn't really wild about beets, but I love beets anyway, and we usually can get rid of them if we don't have friends and stuff that'll take them. So, well, anyway, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Please like and subscribe.